going on, guys? Welcome back to the Social Club where everyone has a voice, and I have done something that I never thought I would ever do. I went to an Ohio State football game. Now, for anyone that has ever been on our channel for the last year, you would know how insane that is. But if you don't know, here are some examples of how crazy this is that I actually went to an Ohio State game.
Jeremiah Smith's not even the best freshman receiver out there today, which is funny.
Not for him.
Ryan Williams. 1,000%.
No, pair stats right now.
No. Hey, like I said, I'll let the comments take care of you.
Earlier this week, I posted a reel about Ryan Williams being better than Jeremiah Smith. And let me tell you, you guys destroyed me in the comments.
So as you see, last year I've had some thoughts about Ohio State, and that made a lot of people upset. So upset that they were begging me to actually go to a game and experience what it's like out there. So before I go any further, I want to give a shout out to my sister and her husband Ezra for hooking me up with some tickets and taking me out to the game to really see them live. And before I get my thoughts on the game and how everything happened, I do want to say, if you ever have the opportunity to go to a game live, please do it. Whether it's a bucket list, whether you save money, whatever it is, the game day atmosphere live is so elite, so top tier, something that can never be replicated through a TV screen. You gotta go in person if you ever can. Now, I want to give a huge credit to the Ohio State fan base. It was a great crowd. They know how to tailgate. They were all super friendly, great people to be around. I mean, Ohio State to them is a professional NFL team essentially. So they've done this before. They know everything they need to do, things cooking, drinks flowing, everything of that nature. It was such a great, fun environment to be around outside of actually going to the game. Now, my actual thoughts on the game. Well, first of all, let me just be clear. I did have Ohio State winning the game, and I also had the under hitting, which I kind of knew that was going to happen. But with all that being said, I do want to make it clear with everyone, Texas is going to be just fine. It's very hard to play at Ohio State, and more importantly, it's very hard when you have a QB that every single NFL network, anything, has been talking about you for the last month and a half, and I'm talking about Arch Manning. So the amount of pressure that was on the kid was substantial, along with the fact of going against a really tough opponent at their place for a week 1 game. Now, let me be clear, Arch looked pretty bad out there, and it didn't look that much better from the stands watching him, but there was a lot of throws that he missed over guys that were completely wide open, and I 100% believe that he'll get that worked out through the course of the season, and that Texas as a team is way too talented for them to take a step back. I just don't see it. I think the kid's going to be fine. He just had a lot of jitters, and it was a very tough opponent. I think the biggest surprise, now, I wasn't quite sure what to think of the Ohio State defense, but I will say, if the defense isn't number 1 in the country, then it's at least top 3. I think the only other argument that I've seen over the weekend of a team that might have a better defense would be LSU's defense, but this Ohio State defense was some of the greatest defensive performances I've seen. And I can't be that surprised of it. I mean, Matt Patricia is a legendary defensive mind coach, and he won a Super Bowl for a reason. So I can't say I'm too surprised about that. But I know a lot of people were not talking about the Ohio State defense, so just seeing them out there perform the way that they did was definitely eye-opening. I think my only other thought about the game is that Julian Sayin is definitely going to be an elite QB. Now, I wasn't surprised because when I talked about my predictions early on, I was saying the same thing, that, hey, this kid is going to be a lot better than what people think. And it makes a lot of sense. Ohio State can recruit any QB that they want in the entire nation. And you ended up sticking with that dude who also beat out all the other QBs in that QB room. So the idea that he would be bad or they would struggle earlier, you know, I just wasn't buying it. Now, I will say that I think for future games, they're going to have to stretch the field and they're going to have to open the playbook for the guy. I think it's just first game stuff. They wanted to get a wind under his belt. They wanted to be conservative with the ball, but for them to win going forward, of course, they're going to have to stretch the field. They're going to have to allow him to really sling the ball out like I fully believe that he could. But those are really my thoughts about it. And of course, you guys let me know what you thought about the game. But other than that, please enjoy these videos, enjoy these views, because again, it was absolutely amazing. And I want to thank Ezra, my sister's husband, for hooking me up with the tickets, because man, I think I'm going back. But other than that, guys, enjoy the videos, and please pay attention to the crowd noise in these videos. It is absolutely insane.
Texas is number one. They have a Manning at quarterback. Poor Ohio State. They ain't got a chance. Give me my first love.
Julian James.